The time for talk and hype is over. It is time to drop the puck. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. It's PWHL action in store tonight. Centers are lined up. Official ready to drop the puck. The Victoire have established possession here early in this one as they win the draw. Comes up with the steal. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Brings the bell on the post.
Oh, a great chance there, James, and an opportunity to get the go-ahead goal, but the pipe gets in the way, and it says, not today.
Here's a shot. Oh, how did that stay out? She just got a piece of it. Jenner's got it in the defensive end. Loses possession after taking a spill onto the ice. Shot! Huge save on the play! How did she stop that?
I don't know, James. I don't know whether it's a product of the puck hitting her or her hitting the puck, but she's found a way to make that save. Incredible effort.
And Cheryl, listen to this fan base here. They're getting on their feet after what they just saw from her at the other end.
Yeah, she made an incredible athletic and desperation save, and she is being acknowledged by everyone in the building that's saying thanks for the effort and the compete level to your game.
Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. Now a quick pass to McMahon. There's the save. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. Snaps one from the slot. Huge save. Oh, how did she keep it out?
I have no idea, James. She was out of the net, but her eyes were tracking that puck every step of the way, and the last-ditch effort gets it done.
Maschmeyer's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Ottawa's won the draw. Moves the puck across to McMahon. Keeps a hold of it on the play. Fires it into the offensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Ambrose. Grabbed along the boards by O'Neill. Montreal's on the attack. Great use of the stick on her part as she knocks it away. They go on the attack through center. Nice poke check on her part. She handles the feed. She loses possession after taking a knock. Taken by Leslie. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Murphy. Gets it over to LaBelle. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And she denies them on the play. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. Ottawa's got it in the defensive zone. Tries to get it over to Leslie. Moves it to the rock. Takes it to the front. And she gets just enough to keep it out.
Well, the ABCs of goaltending is all about balance and position.
Scores!
This is a really tough play for the goaltender to track. I mean, it's not predictable. She's not in a set position to the bouncing puck, and it makes its way to the back of the net.
The Charge have been applying all sorts of pressure here to start this one, and it finally pays off.
Oh, yeah, midway through the period here, and they go up by one here. It's always better when you're playing with the lead, James. You sometimes play differently. I think they got to continue to attack and keep the pedal to the metal.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Important task for the PKers ahead of them, up by one, and a real opportunity protected.
Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
A power play that can even the score here, James. It is massively important that they create some kind of momentum in their favor on this one.
And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Drives it to the crease. Oh, how did she
Keep that out. Wow, what a stop. I thought that was in, James. I mean, I didn't even think she had a chance of getting to that puck, but talk about athleticism to make that save. Incredible. That's a great save by the goaltender, James. She's got her team on her back. She knows that they need a goal, and there's no better player to have the puck on her stick than her, and they usually come and clamor on her back and get moving alongside of her. Not this time, though.
Stacey's taking a nasty, and they score!
They score on the delayed penalty, James, so that's going to negate their power play, but looks like they didn't need it. For an effective power play, you have to move the puck around with precision, and you have to create some motion to open up lanes. That's exactly what happens here. They're able to get the puck to the middle of the ice, and that's how they get the goal.
More than half the period left to play. We got a tie game. Ottawa's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Shot! She scores! Tremendous finish!
Well, there's zero hesitancy and no fear as she looks to drive the net, James. She's going to take all of that real estate that's available to her, and she buries it home. That's an unbelievable power move. Once that puck got on her stick, I knew she was driving, James. I bet you knew it as well, because this is her signature. It's not about finesse. It's about driving the dot, lowering the boom, and finding a way to get to the net. That's a beauty goal, but it's typically her style.
Ottawa's taken a one-goal lead here in this opening stanza. And how does this now change the complexity?
I think the coach wants to manipulate their bench now that they have dictated pace, James. But if you're an elite athlete, you're always pushing for more. One certainly isn't enough. You don't have enough runway to sit back and say, hey, you're going to coast this one in.
Takes a hit, but still hangs on to the puck. Ottawa's got it against the boards. Sends it in on the attack. She takes the feed. Across the line and on the attack. Takes a shot. Blocker saved by the goalkeeper.
She does a great job of controlling this puck and pushing it to the corner, and no second shot opportunities. Great rebound control.
Ottawa's got the puck in the defensive end. On the attack along the boards. And that's a great heads-up play by O'Neill. Throws it in. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck now. Here they come. Here's a chance in front, and she denies that opportunity. Broken up at center. The Victoire have the puck against the boards. Montreal's looking to break out. Makes a move in front. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. That's a really hard shot, and she has a tough time controlling it. She gets a good chunk of it, but it winds up going in behind her.
More than half the period has expired. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Dishes it off. Glove save made by Maschmeyer. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Off the face-off, they take the puck. She handles the pass. Receives the pass. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Murphy. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Nice zone entry from the middle. Fires it on net. Oh, she keeps that one out of the net. Here's a shot. Scores! A finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
Ottawa's gone up by 1 after that goal here in the first.
Well, yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset. You got a little bit of jump to your step. You're more confident. And now you got to attack. You got to push when your opponent's down.
With possession along the wall. Sends the pass over. Now a quick pass to Gardner. And she knocks it away with great use of the twig. Ottawa's got it across the line. Shot! Glove save! She reached out and grabbed that one! Getting into the later stages of this period, Ottawa's got a 1-goal lead. And they win the draw here in their own end. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Buck. Grips it and rips it! That's blocked. Takes the pass. Nice zone entry on the left side. Montreal's got the puck against the wall. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Box across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Quick feed to Ambrose. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Oh, a clutch save!
Again, had to be dialed in on that one. Really competed to get to position to make that save from a dangerous spot.
Look at her go. Feeds it over.
Oh!
They tie it up. They tie it up with a goal.
Oh, that is huge shame. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts. She isn't able to get to position as quickly as she wants to, and as a result, it just hits her and goes in.
Both teams readying here for the face-off. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. And it's a quick pass to Savalainen. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Takes the feed. Fires it. Gets a glove on it to make the save. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Here in the late going of the frame, we are all tied up in this one. And she swoops in to take possession on the tie-up. Into the offensive zone. Passes it over. Glove save. She comes up clutch there.
Sometimes it's all about reaction, and when it's such a high-danger scoring shot, man, you got to have quick reflexes, and she shows that with that glove hand.
Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. And a great save. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Gaining momentum along the wing. Quick shot. Glove hand save and will play on. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Ottawa's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments.
Automobile-related pollution is on the increase worldwide. Do your part and take public transit to and from the game.
Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Still tied up here as we get underway in the second after what was an electric opening frame. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
She can argue all she wants. It's going to be a 2-minute minor. She better be careful, or she might get some more tacked on. Well, I really like them working off the 1-3-1 sequence that they were successful on earlier, James. It really opens up the ice. So you're using and stretching the entire zone. And listen, there's a lot of ice for the defense to cover. So you can look to the flanks, you can look to the bumper, but a lot of options off of it.
Poulin's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Well, with both centers tied up in the scrum, that's a smart read on her part to come up with it. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. Slides it diagonally to Gardner. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. And that's a smart heads-up play by Larocque. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Great poke check on the reach. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. The Victoire have gained possession off the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. And a poke check knocks the puck away. And they get that puck down the ice. The Victoire have taken possession along the wall. Montreal's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Yeah, the officials didn't like that. The arms are in the air. Well, look at this, Cheryl. Here we go. The parade is officially underway.
It certainly is, and everyone in the building, you can hear the crowd just jeering with their frustration, including everyone on the bench, completely deflated right now.
A non-stop procession with the penalty box for the home team. Montreal's got a small window with a 5-on-3.
A short 5-on-3 here, James, that you know that they're going to crash the net. They've got to get it on their stick, off their stick, and they've got to crowd the front.
Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Power play set to roll on as the centers get ready for the face-off. Ottawa's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. The Victoire have gained control of the puck along the wall. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Slides it across. Moves it to the middle. She scores! What a way to finish that!
That's great finish as she corrals the puck and puts it in the net, but how about that pass? That's unbelievable vision and creativity to find that open lane.
Montreal's push here in the second is paying off as they now lead by 1.
Well, you can certainly see the energy shift in the bench and the coaching staff talking to the team about continuing to push, keep the pedal to the metal here. While you have your opponent down, you got to attack.
Long jam in front, that's broken up. Steps into the offensive end. Steps in front of it for the block. And that goes off her glove. Slides the puck over. Dishes it off. Oh, she catches that one with the glove. She was on it. Montreal's been firing on all cylinders here early in this second period, and they continue to lead this one. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Tries to feed it over to Ambrose. Showing off her edge work there. Ottawa's got the puck inside the defensive zone. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Fires it into the offensive zone. Ambrose takes the puck. Long lead pass to Murphy. Great defensive play to break it up.
Ottawa's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Montreal's now extended the lead to 2 goals here in period number 2.
Well, they came out flying, didn't they, James? I mean, they've been outstanding in all areas of the ice. They pounced on loose pucks, and they've been able to take it to the net.
Moves it quickly over to Hughes. Slides the puck to Dalton. From the open ice, they gain the line. Puts it on net. The Charge have taken possession in their own end. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. The Victoire have possession along the boards. Looks like we got a delayed tripping penalty coming up here. She makes a nice lead pass here. Takes the feed. Here comes the call.
This is a frustrating situation, James, just taking a whack load of penalties and really unable to get any momentum in this game because they're shorthanded the whole time.
Time for the power play unit to get back to work.
Power play scored earlier tonight, and that gives you so much confidence heading into this one. You know how you executed the first time, they'll be looking for those same openings.
Puts it on net. Wide.
Looked like she had a gift as she gets into that prime scoring area, just opens the blade a little too much, and she misses the net.
Moves it over to Ambrose. Takes the saucer pass. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Moves inside. Decides to think about it. From the point, they take control of it. On their heels, trying to clear. And they'll get some fresh bodies on the ice after that clear.
This is how you get a wave of momentum in your favor, James. You get fresh legs out there, and if you can pay attention to your habits and get those good shift changes, you find a way to create energy up and down your lineup.
O'Neill's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. And she snags the puck from off the wing. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. No shortage of offense on display tonight on the ice. It's a 5-3 game. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And they get the puck out. Time running out with this man advantage. Here we go. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Centering feed. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off.
Clark's almost out of the box.
And the PK unit gets their man out of the box.
Well, there's players on the bench that would kill for that opportunity. Just no urgency whatsoever from that power play unit and didn't generate any momentum.
Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender. Venisova's got the puck along the wing. Goes right to the crease. And she's still got it after taking a bump. Picking up some steam at center ice. And that's deflected. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Gets the puck in deep. Ottawa's got possession of the puck. Now a quick pass to Jenner. Pokes the puck away. Sends a pass over. What a save after that blast! Trying to get back on the attack now. Here's a short pass to Bach. Moves the puck. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Feeds it over. And she just gets a piece of it and will continue play here. Puck grab by Savalainen.
So much pressure on this shift. They have their opponent running around everywhere, really chasing the game. This is exactly what you want.
Past the midway mark in this period. Montreal's got all sorts of content for the highlight shows tonight. They lead at 5-3. Handles the puck. Across the line along the left wall. Here's a shot. Oh, great glove save. Where'd that come from? Montreal's done a nice job of generating pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. Ottawa's won the defensive zone draw. scoops up the puck here. She handles the feed. Now over to Savalainen. Ottawa's on the attack. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Pass it up ahead. And now it's to Stacey. And it's a quick pass to Gardner. Montreal's got it in their own zone. She takes the feed. Glove save as she gets just enough of it. Savalainen's got a hold of the puck behind the net. And that pass goes off a stick. Ottawa's got it along the wall. Handles the puck from the left side. O'Neill's got it in the defensive zone. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Here in the late goings of the period, 5-3 is where we sit. O'Neill's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Montreal's got the puck at center and tries to make a diagonal pass to O'Neill. Back to the point it goes. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Montreal's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they lead it here late in the second. O'Neill's won the face-off, and she'll put her team on the attack. Scores! And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. Pat the stats tonight. You can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row.
The Victoire have now extended the lead yet again, and when you look at things going at all ends of the ice, this has been dominant, and we're still only in the second.
Well, it's a one-sided performance. There's no question about that, and they'll want to ride that right through to the intermission, one that I wouldn't want if I was in this position. You can bet that the coaches will continue to press and try and elevate their group, because you know that the third period, they need much of the same.
Feeds it over on the attack. Shot on net. No room for that one to get through. And she shakes off a check. Drives to the crease. That's gloved by Maschmeyer. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Montreal's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they continue to lead here late in period number 2. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Look at her go. Shot. Save with the glove. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Jenner's the leader of this group, James. She knows exactly what to do. It's a reason her coach has put her out there. She's putting them on their back, and she's finding a way to get it done.
Glove save. Quick reflexes. Barnes has it in the defensive end. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Great defensive effort with the strip. Works it across to Buck. Passes it over. Big time stop there. She handles the pass. Shift in front. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. Puck is dropped in period number 3. There has been no shortage of offense at either end tonight. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Montreal has been dominant through 2 periods of play, James. They have a comfortable lead now, and the coach can look down their bench and say, hey, listen, let's get everyone out there. Let's maintain the energy. Let's finish this off right. Let's bring it home.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. Here's a shot. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Montreal's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. Poulin's won a big draw in their own end. Barnes plays it now. Pass right back. Moves the puck along the half wall. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Showing off her edge work there. Slides it across. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Feeds the puck to Poulin. Montreal's got it along the wall. A chance in front. Great save from in tight.
Well, she's the last line of defense here. I'm not sure where her DR, James, but she turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Off a stick and they can't connect. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone. They got to be ripe for the picking, you'd think.
Well, they really are. I mean, look at the goaltender. She looks worn down and completely gassed, James. They got to get the puck to the net.
Dishes it off. Here's a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Mashmeyer's made a nice save there, James. I mean, she's looked shaky throughout the game right from warm-up. Just hasn't looked comfortable. With that save, maybe she can move forward. I mean, it's going to give her team some confidence, but they all have to be better if they want to get back in this game.
We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. Montreal's outplayed the opposition tonight, particularly offensively, as they lead it early in this third period. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Puck scooped up by Leslie. Great heads-up play by the defender. Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. Takes the pass from the left wing. Just a great defensive read there. Sends it across the ice. Takes control of the puck. Oh, a little too much stick work, and the officials with their arms in the air. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
And yet another penalty is called, so out comes the PK unit. And you know what? They are taxed. They are worn down. If this continues, it's all going to backfire.
The power play unit goes right back to work.
When a power play is executing and it feels right, everyone is clicking. The chemistry just looks like it's synergized. And this team, they're on fire right now.
Great reach with the poke check. Ottawa's playing it through the neutral zone. Feeds it over. We got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass. Poulin's ready for the draw on this man advantage. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Montreal's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it around along the half wall. Ottawa's got the puck shorthanded. Montreal's got it behind the net. Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass. Montreal showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. And they'll start with possession. Back to the point it goes. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Larocque. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Centering feed! And that shot's blocked. Montreal's gained the line and into the zone. Great reach with the poke check. Into the offensive end now. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Long pass into the neutral zone.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Ottawa's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. They get it out of the defensive end.
Well, with a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute, but didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
Off the inside of the post, and we play on. Mashmeyer's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Montreal's played one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. Here they come up along the wing. Quick pass to Hughes. Great glove save. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Ottawa's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Great save! Battling for the puck, but still hangs on. Montreal's looking to break out. Moves it to Murphy. The Victoire have it on the attack. A shot! Blocked in traffic. Picked up along the wall by LaBelle. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Well, we know the time on ice numbers are all going to the penalty killers here, James, because it has been an onset, a parade to the penalty box. They got to find a way to play even strength.
Another power play opportunity coming up here.
They've already scored on the power play tonight, James, and if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. The coach has got them all ready to go, fired up. They've worked endlessly on this setup. And man, is it working tonight.
More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And manages to clear the zone. Takes the feed from the left side. Quick feed to Gardner. That's intercepted. Play whistle dead as the puck goes into the bench, and I think that woke up a few players. Vasco's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. The Charge have possession short-handed. From the top of the offensive zone here. And a blocked shooting lane from one of her own teammates prevents that from going through. And a strong effort on that play. Puck clears the zone. Receives the pass. Picks off the feed.
She's got really good skills, James, and she's confident, but this is a product of holding onto the puck too long. You have to know exactly where you are on the ice. You also have to know the game time and game management. You're up, you're winning, you got to find a way to make the safe one.
Sends it in front, and that's blocked in front. Passes it over. Maschmeyer's going to hang on for a whistle. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Ottawa's got possession here in their own end.
Hughes is almost back in the play.
On the heels of their blades, trying to get it out. Ottawa's penalty-killing unit delivers in a big way. Both sides back to even strength.
Just been an average night on the PK, but you know how your numbers get better? You get one right there, and they did a good job to be able to kill that one off.
Now a quick pass to Ambrose. Let's one go. Sends the pass over. Here's a short pass to Larocque. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And it's a quick pass to Poulin.
Ottawa's been chasing this game right from the beginning of it, James. Right from the start of the game, they weren't ready to play. And even when you put in effort, they just weren't able to get any momentum going their way.
Montreal's through center and now in the offensive end. Centering pass. Another pass. Dishes it off again here. And that's gobbled up, and we'll get a whistle for a face-off. Montreal's been way more active here tonight on the ice, and they have certainly capitalized on their opportunities and continue to lead in the third. Ottawa's got the puck after winning the defensive zone face-off. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Shot! Blocker save, and she knocks that one down. And now it's grabbed by Murphy. Moves it quickly over to LaBelle. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Quick pass to Murphy. Oh, and she denied that chance. Wow! Montreal's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. And off the draw, they win possession. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Turns it away on the slap shot. Takes the pass. Oh, she denies them again. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Grabs it with the glove. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Montreal's coaches have to be pleased with what they've seen tonight. No shortage of scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. Grabs the puck. Through center along the wing. Takes the feed. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. And a smart heads-up play with the bank. Sends a pass in front. And she denies that opportunity. And she makes another save. The Victoire have gained control of the puck along the wall. Shot. Comes up with the stop. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Montreal's looking to close things out here. They've been the dominant team all night. Hard to see them taking their foot off the gas now. Poulin's won the draw. Slides it across. And she turns that one aside. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Vasco's won it off the faceoff. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Great defensive effort with the stick. Slides the puck over. Oh, what a save in front!
Debiens makes a good save and redirects the puck to the corner, and this cleans up the front of the net and really no trash for second shot opportunity.
Ottawa's got control of it now from their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Under a minute to go in the third. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. Moves it to Stacey. Ottawa's regained possession of the puck. Clark's got it in the defensive end. Hughes gains the line and into the offensive zone. Hammers the shot, and that's blocked from someone in front. Stacey's lugging the puck. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Clark.
Sometimes when you overcomplicate the game, you create turnovers for yourself, and that's something that you got to try and eliminate. And you also have to know the time of the game and if you're up or behind. And they're leading. You can't make that play.
Montreal's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time. Up big time late. Biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Takes the feed. Quick feed to Clark. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Pass back to the point. And she makes one last save before the end of this one. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. This was one of those nights where everything seemed to click, at least at one end of the ice.
Certainly through the neutral zone as well. They were able to gain entry very easily, and then they would throw the puck on net and drive the lanes. Did a great job on that.
They're giving us the go-home cue, so we're going to get out of here. Thanks so much for joining, and we'll see you next time here on EA Sports.